Hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2022. Yes, we're still in the Red Bull. I didn't plan it. Honestly, I didn't plan it. So let's move on now. We've just done one of our supercar challenges and we got gold in a Mercedes. Fantastic. Practice has been completed. We got some more lovely resource points now. 1,738. More development boosts have been applied to the rear downforce, the internal combustion engine and the gearbox. What does any of this mean? I have no idea. So here we are at a very soggy Australia for this round of the championship. In, of course, the Red Bull. Let's see what qualifying time we can pull in as we're about to cross the line for the very first time. Lando got pole at the moment, but we cross the line and we're going to be in 5th place. Not bad. Not bad at all. 5th position at the moment for the youngster. As we accelerate forward, a little bit later to qualify, you can see we've dropped down to 15th place at the moment. We are up on the deltas, almost 3/10. Almost that could get us top 10. As we're about to cross the line, let's have a look and see if it does. Or just outside it, 11th place at the moment, just behind whatever his bloody name is. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to just 10 seconds after qualifying, but we are half a second up on our deltas. Are we going to get into the top? Well, surely we're going to. Yes, we do. We smashed it. 5th position. No, now it's 6th. Now it's 6th. We dropped down, but we were in 5th. George Russell, our teammate, now in 4th place ahead of us. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's the end of qualifying. We've dropped down to 10th place right now. We are just slightly up on the delta zone. We could improve, possibly 8th place, possibly as we're about to cross the line. What do you reckon? You reckon that was 8th? Oh, bloody hell, 7th. Oh, we'll take that, sir, and twice on Sundays. Yes, bloody hell. The Lando robot got 1st position with a 125. We ended up in 7th with a 126, and George Russell was just ahead of us. Yes, look at those times, in fact, just ahead of us. Wowzers, mid-trousers. Okay then, let's do this.
The crowd are here, and it's brilliant to see them lining the track here in Albert Park. It's going to be a fantastic day of racing. Welcome everyone to the Australian Grand Prix. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position. A very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Esteban Ocon and Russell. The captain, Magnussen, Leclerc and Daniel Ticktum. Deruvala, Bottas, Felipe Drugovich and Tsunoda. Vettel, Albon, Robert Schwartzman and Lance Stroll. Joe and Mick Schumacher. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So, thankfully, it's a sunny race as the 5 lights go out on the All Seasons clear mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go. Wow, great start off the line, Looks a great start off the line. We got Russell in front of us, we got Ocon, we're going to go into turn 1. Sainz is out there in the mix as well. We got a car to the left, we're doing all dangerous dive bomb as usual. And we managed to get past. Yes, we do. It's another fantastic performance from the guy that never gives up and never surrenders. Don't you know? So up into 4th position now, and we are chasing Carlos Sainz, but we go very wide there on the exit. Very wide indeed. We managed to gather it up though, and we're still chasing these Ferraris ahead of us. Still chasing, and we've got a Mercedes right behind us. That's Esteban Ocon, and we've got Carlos Sainz ahead of us. And just in front of him, he's got his own teammate Pierre Gasly. And behind Ocon, there is Oscar's Pastry in 6th position at the moment. Wowzers. Now, of course, this circuit is a lot better than it has been in previous years. It's a lot faster as well because they've removed one of the chicanes. So it's great, and I do love it, but still not very fast at it, unfortunately. Not very fast. But anyway, as you can see, still holding on to the first lap in 4th position. Sainz is almost outside of the DRS zone though, so this is going to be a real fight if we can catch up to the back of the Ferrari. If we can't stay in the DRS, it's all over for us, and it looks like it could be a 4th place finish. Let's have a look now. We're about to complete lap 1 of the Grand Prix. Let's see. Carlos Sainz still just ahead. He's still got Pierre Gasly. Mon Dieu, directly in front of us. We complete lap 1 now and go into lap 2. Still chasing Carlos Sainz, and already he's 1.4 ahead. As we accelerate forward out of lap 2, just going into... No, wait, what's going on? The DRS has been enabled on lap 3, but we had a little bit of a flag waving situation going on there. Yes, we've got greens at the moment, but something's definitely going on. We've got yellows, now we've got greens again. What is going on here? Just look at the mini-map. I can't see any problems at the moment, but surely there's something going... Yes, there is. It's Charles Leclerc. Wow, it's a very late call there. Thank you, FIA. But yes, Charles Leclerc is out of the Grand Prix. We accelerate forward at lap 5. Just going past the pits, and some cars have not come in for a pit stop at all, so it looks like they're all going for the sort of medium of the race strategy on lap 6, as we're still chasing Carlos Sainz, who's now 2 seconds ahead of us. As we accelerate forward now, still on lap 6, just going past the pits. As you can see, now cars have come in. I think one of those is Lando Norris, so yes indeedy, we've gone up now to 3rd position just behind Carlos Sainz. Gasly currently in the lead of this Grand Prix. Wowza. Okay, on to lap 7 now, and it's time for us to make our pit stop. Gasly still in the lead at the moment, but we've got cars coming in. Let's have a look and see if the turning is perfect. Yes, once again, all the team are just ready for us there, but we change on to the yellow sidewall tyre. We're going to get held. I don't think we did. I think we did a good stop there, but the team were definitely not quite ready for us as we came in for our pit stop. We're going to resume at the moment in 5th place behind Carlos Sainz. There you go, you can see him there in the Ferrari. He's gone to the hard tyre, which is quite curious. There's only a few more laps to go. We rejoin in 6th position now. Yes, 6th place. Carlos Sainz is ahead, 1.8 seconds up the road, and Piastri's behind us as we accelerate forward out of lap 8. Just going past the pits. Some more cars have come in for a pit stop. We've got another Ferrari in. We've got, I think, a Red Bull in as well. I'm not quite sure. I think the Ferrari's actually gone out now. And as you can see, look, it's a car. It's Russell. It's our own teammate, George Russell. We go for an audacious move on the outside. Do we get past? Yes, we do. Wowzers, that was very close indeed. George almost had the jump on us in that pit stop cycle, but we just managed to get back into the 4th position that we pretty much had from the start of this Grand Prix. We accelerate forward at lap 10. Yes, we are still in 4th place, still chasing Carlos Sainz, still on those hard tyres, so we've got a slight advantage, but unfortunately this car isn't as fast as the Ferrari, so he's now 1.8 seconds up the road. George Russell still just behind us, half a second as we accelerate forward now to lap 11. Look at this, everyone. We have catched up to the back of Carlos Sainz, yes, because we just heard over the radio that Carlos has a problem with the car. You can definitely see he's got a problem with the car because he's slowing down horribly here, and we're going to pass him quite easily, going down the start and finish straight. Don't block us, Carlos, don't block us. And yes, we sail past Carlos Sainz. He definitely has a problem with his car, as reported over the radio. And if you look at the rearview mirrors, you'll probably see him get passed by our own teammate any second now. I think George Russell, is he going past? I think, yes, George Russell goes past as well. So, yes, Carlos Sainz dropping down the field with that problem with his cars. We accelerate for that lap 15. So, 3rd position for us now. We are on a podium at the moment on the last lap of the Grand Prix. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, but it's true, yes. The 4th fastest car in the vehicle performance comparison table is going to finish in 3rd place, and the Lando Norris robot has won it. The Lando Norris robot has won it once again. He's definitely a Terminator. There's no stopping this guy. I just can't get anywhere near him. I really can't. Pierre Gasly, mon Dieu, crosses the line in 2nd place, and we cross the line on a podium of 3rd place. Well done, Hookster. Well done indeed. Fantastic. That's well exciting. That's well exciting. And Lando Norris rightly gets driver of the day. I think he deserved that. 15 seconds ahead of the 2nd place driver. Yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy. And there's the girl with the very dodgy hair. Very dodgy hair. What's your job, love? What's your... Anyway, Lando Norris in the McLaren. Fantastic. Well done to you. Well done indeed. He says, I've done it. The Lando robot. And there's Alex Gillian, famous F1 YouTuber. Oh, I get so excited. So excited. Oh, God. And there's his papaya car, which is doing very well. In fact, it's been doing very well since season 3, I have to say. Anyway, we're going to get a shake of the... No shake of the wrist from Lando. Disappointed Lando. Anyway, he doesn't worry because he's up on the podium. And there we are. Look, there's Hooksters. Look, 39 years old and still getting podiums. How much longer can he go on for? Not very much longer. As Lando holds up the trophy, his team congratulating. Now it's time for the champagne. La 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 la. No. Did I do one of these commentaries like the critical drinker and pretend I'm drunk? Oh, you load of blackguards. You load of blackguards. Anyway, Lando Norris won the race and got fastest lap. We finished in 3rd place with 15 lovely points. Now we're 5th place in the championship and we are 46 points behind Lando Norris, and George Russell is 49 points just behind us. Pierre Gasly in 2nd place. Oscar's Pastry is in 3rd position. Car Science in 4th place, and we're 3rd in the constructors. Let's move on to the next round of the championship. Then it's time for the Chinese Grand Prix. Yes, the Chinese Grand Prix. Yes. A welcome return. Unfortunately, in real life, it didn't happen. But anyway, as you can see on the vehicle performance comparison table, we are still in 4th position at the moment. We've got some huge updates to come onto the car, though. Anyway, time for practice. It's been completed. We've got some more lovely resource points. 2,000 now and 21. More development boosts to the gearbox, to the motor generator unit heat, which is going for 2026, and to the energy recovery system too. Wowzers. So here we go for our first qualifying run at the Chinese circuit. I do love this circuit. Let's see what time we can put in for the next two. It's about to cross the line now. It's going to be 6th place, just shy of half a second off the leaders at the moment. So we accelerate forward now. It's a bit later to qualify. You can see we dropped down to 11th place, but we are slightly up on the deltas. This should get us top 10 as we cross the line, and it does, in fact, get us exactly in the top 10. Well done to the looks of there. As we accelerate forward now to even later into qualifying, you can see we've got 8 seconds left. We are half a second up on the deltas. We haven't dropped any positions either. We're still in 10th place. This might get us into the top 8. Let's have a look and see if it does as we're about to cross the line. Very wide there. George Russell gets the fastest lap, and we're going to cross the line, and it's... I didn't see it. Let's have a look. Let's wait. No, it's 9th. It's 9th position, but I'll still take that. 9th place in the Red Bull at China. Yes, so. And the Lando Norris robot got 131.487 and got him pole position. George Russell, our teammate, is in second.
The Chinese Grand Prix then is upon us once again. A race that saw Michael Schumacher claim his final Formula One victory in 2006, as well as Red Bull's first with Sebastian Vettel in 2009. There's no doubt plenty more drama to come here in Shanghai. The ever-tightening turns 1 and 2 will prove tricky in the slippery conditions here in Shanghai, and anyone that slides wide will lose a lot of time getting back on track. Turn 14 should still be the best place for overtaking, but we'll have to see some improvement in the weather before the drivers can take advantage of that DRS assistance. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Pierre Gasly and Ocon, Leclerc, Magnussen, the captain and Jehan Daruvala, Albon, Bottas, Felipe Drugovich and Joe, Tsunoda, Vettel, Lance Stroll and Mick Schumacher, Schwartzman and Daniel Ticktum. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson is alongside me today, nice and dry up here in the commentary box. How are you, Ant? Looking forward to the race?
I'm very well, thank you. Forgot my umbrella on the way up to the box, so I'm a little bit soggy, but I'll dry out soon enough. It's going to be an interesting race in this weather, though. Obviously, your strategy changes completely once it starts raining, as overtaking is a lot easier in the wet. The focus moves away from pure aerodynamic efficiency and tyre management, and of course the driver themselves can always make more of a difference in these conditions than they can in the dry.
And oh cock, it's a rainy Grand Prix. Intermediate signs, the 5 lights go out and we're about to say go, go, go. You know what this means? It means no pit stops, so that means no strategy in the race. It's just going to be basically a sprint race from start to finish. And look at this, once again, we're getting absolutely mullered from the line by the cars behind us because we're on full traction control. It's absolutely, look at this though, we're going around the outside of all the cars. We don't care, we're just going to do it. Come on, Hookster, come on, yes. Barge Leclerc out of the way, not quite. We're going to the outside of Leclerc. We've got Gasly off to the right-hand side as well, but we still managed to hold on, even despite the fact that the traction control is going absolutely crazy right now. Absolutely crazy. And let's see if we can do a dive on Gasly. Yes, we do. Oh my goodness gracious me. No, horribly wide on the exit, but we managed to gather it up, and we got, I think, our own teammate off to the, yes it is, it's George and the Russell, and we managed, what are we in? We're in third place. I can't believe it. We're in third position, just behind Oscar's Pastry and the Lando Norris robot. Wowzers. Absolutely incredible from the man that once again never gives up and he never surrenders. Don't you know? So it's still very, very wet. We're still on the intermediate tyres. No chance, just looking at the sky above, that it's going to dry up anytime soon. And if it does, I think we could possibly still be on the inters all the way through this Grand Prix, because I don't think it's going to dry up quick enough before the end. Only a 25% race, don't forget. So now we're coming round for the longest part of this circuit, the very, very long sort of last final bit of the circuit. It seems to go on forever and ever and ever, and we are still chasing the Lando Norris robot and Oscar's Pastry, who's currently still ahead of us in the McLaren cars, the unbeatable McLaren cars for Season 4 of the F1 2022 All Seasons Career Mode. God, that's a long sentence. That really is. I've got to shorten that. Anyway, maybe I can call myself V-Carb or something. Fastest lap goes to Lando Norris as we now go into the next lap of the Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward now to lap 3. Yes, lap 3. And Norris has put in another fastest lap, as we can see. And we are still chasing. Piastri is now 1.4 seconds ahead of us. We've got Carlos Sainz behind, but he's dropping back in that Ferrari. In fact, you can see on the mini-map quite a huge gap between us and Carlos Sainz as we accelerate forward now to lap 4. And look at this, everyone. We are slowly inching out that gain from Oscar's Pastry. It's now 2.2 seconds, but have we got enough in the box to actually catch up to the back of him and get past him? As Lando Norris once again puts in a fastest lap. But look at this, everyone. The Hookster's now put in a fastest lap. This is just showing you his commitment to the cause. He is absolutely determined to at least catch up to Oscar's Pastry. I don't think we've got any chance of catching the Lando Norris robot as we accelerate forward to lap 5. Once again, there's another fastest lap. But once again, there's another fastest lap for the Hookster. Oh my God. What is going on here? Oh, wide Hookster, very wide, but we managed to gather it up together, and the gap is still to Oscar's Pastry, 2.1 seconds at the moment, but we're still pushing. We are not going to give up as we accelerate forward out to lap 7. And as you can see now, we've slightly eked out the gap. It's now 1.8 seconds between us and Oscar's Pastry. Carlos Sainz is really still dropping back. He's 3.7 seconds behind us in that Ferrari. I don't know what's happening to Carlos. Maybe he's still got some engine problems. I don't know. But anyway, we accelerate forward out to lap 8. And look at the gap now. It's down to a second. Just over a second. If we had DRS, we would be in the box seats. But unfortunately, it's still raining, so we haven't got DRS. But look, it's another fastest lap from us. It's another fastest lap. We are really piling on the beans. We're using it all parts of the circuit. We're using all our ERS. We're just trying desperately. Look, come on, Hookster, come on. You can see the car visually in front of you now. Look at it. There's Oscar's Pastry, and he's less than a second ahead now. Can the Hookster get past? I'm not quite sure if he can underneath these wet conditions, but he's going to try his very, very best. He's going to try his best. As we accelerate forward at lap 9. Oh my goodness, I think the Hookster may be going for it. No, come on Hookster, you're way too far back. Hookster, don't do it, Hookster. No, Hookster, no! I'm shutting my eyes. No, he's gone wide. He's gone very wide. Oh, almost onto the gravel. And Oscar's Pastry retakes the position. Oh my God, that was absolutely incredible. I've never seen a move like that. He was coming from Mexico with that move. He really was. But anyway, we continue on. The gap now has actually increased to just over a second. Just again, as we accelerate forward at lap 11, we're still trying to catch Oscar's Pastry, but unfortunately after that dive bomb manoeuvre, we did lose some time. So I don't think we're going to catch him. But we are giving it our all, like we always do, to see if we can get past the McLaren in front of us. As we accelerate forward now to lap 14, it's the last lap of the race, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to catch Oscar's Pastry. This is going to be the final opportunity, but I think this time the Hookster has realised that he is way too far back to actually catch Oscar's Pastry. Let's see if he does, though. This is going to be the final opportunity. Is he going to do a dive? No, he doesn't. Very sensibly, because he knows that there's no chance of him getting past. So we are going to finish once again, though, in third position. Wowzers me trousers. This is a great result in the rain. There you go. Bit of a boring race, but there's nothing you can do, of course, when the rain comes down, because there's no pit stop, so no strategy. Wowzers. Well, I enjoyed that. Another podium position in our Red Bull. We are definitely making progress. And look, there is the clear progress because we now get driver of the day, which means we're excellent, we're awesome, we're unbeatable, yes. And there's the McLaren, there's the girl with the dodgy hair. And thankfully it's not the Red Bull big. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. There's the Lando Norris robot. Once again, congratulating himself for being a robot, basically, yes. I am the Terminator. Terminator. Is your name's... No, it's not Sarah Connor. Shut up. There's Alex Gillian. Facebook gaming fat. Anyway. Such a sarcastic bastard. Right, now the all-important thing is Lando going to do the shake. Oh, he does! Well done, Lando. He does the shake of the wrist. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Wowzers. Up onto the top step. And there once again is the Hookster, as you can see, in third place in the Red Bull. We're the best of the rest. That's all we can do at the moment. Just keep pushing these McLarens. And there are the team mechanics at McLaren congratulating Lando as the champagne once again goes everywhere. So let's have a look at the championship after these 2 rounds. We got 15 points once again. Lando Norris robot unfortunately got a fastest lap, so he got full points of 26. In the standings now, we are still in 5th position. 57 points behind Lando now. George Russell in 6th, 69 points behind. And Oscar's Pastries now in 2nd place. And Carlos Sainz in 3rd. And Pierre Gasly in 4th position. Oh my goodness, and the constructors were in 3rd place. Well, there you go, everyone. Another exciting episode of the All Seasons has been completed. Thanks so much for watching. You have been awesome as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.